Racism is so funny because if you really boil it down, it's basically like, ew, I don't like the way that your ancestors adapted to their respective environments after they migrated out of sub-Saharan Africa.
I like this person's comment saying, your ancestors' proximity to the equator was different than my ancestors' proximity to the equator. And I don't like that about you. Yeah, that's pretty much what racism is. So everyone's skin is brown, including mine. All of us have brown skin. Dark brown, medium, really, really, really light brown. Skin color doesn't mean what most people think it means though. People have more similarities than they do differences. From an evolutionary perspective, we share about 99.9% of DNA with each other. But regrettably, skin color has stemmed so many conflicts, such as distrust, denial of marriage, and even war. So let's ask the question, why are we such different skin colors despite being members of the same species? Does skin color really create that much of a difference between us? Short answer,
Nope.
No. Skin color is a teeny, tiny, very recent feature in our genetics. I mean, if you look at a field of cows, they have a diversity of colors. I mean, there's black cows, brown cows, white cows, spotted cows of all types of different varieties. But unlike with humans, they don't discriminate or trust each other differently based on colors. They just roam around and graze, and they could care less about the other cow's colors. When anthropologists searched the planet for our ancestors' fossils, they found every single human originated in East Africa. Fossils themselves can't tell skin color, so scientists had to consider a more adaptive approach to determine our ancestors' colors. So the skin's purpose is to protect our insides from what's on the outside, as well as produce a chemical that we can't live without, vitamin D. The thing with vitamin D is instead of getting it through food like other nutrients, we make it from the ultraviolet light that touches our skin. The catch though is that too much UV is going to give us a sunburn. So animals, including humans, needed to find a way to adapt that allowed us to absorb vitamin D from the sun without getting burnt. The closer people live to the equator, the stronger the sun exposure, resulting in darker skin. And in cloudier places like Europe, people have lighter skin. Where people live in high altitude places, close to outer space, like in, Tibet, they are exposed to more ultraviolet light than those who live closer to the Earth, resulting in, of course, darker skin. So not only the equator, but altitude is going to affect the colors of our skin. Modern humans left East Africa about 80,000 years ago. So there's really no such thing as different races of humans. Our differences that we associate with race is just a product of our need for vitamin D and our relationship with the sun. Everybody has brown skin tinted by melanin pigment. Some are dark brown, some are light brown, but we're all brown. Brown, 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 we're all brown. Evolutionary biology proves that race isn't real. Scientifically speaking, we have tribalism and group bias, but there can be no such thing as race because we are all the same.